What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Knowledge Panel host name, and today we're getting cosmic. Astrology isn't just about daily horoscopes, it's a map to our hidden selves. Relationships, they're messy, beautiful, and where our deepest vulnerabilities show, or hide. Some of us are open books, others guard their hearts like a secret vault. Today we're uncovering the top 6 zodiac signs who are absolute pros at hiding their pain in relationships. Grab your popcorn and let's see if you or your partner make the list. First up, no surprise, Scorpio. Known for their intensity and depth, Scorpios are the masters of emotional fortresses. If hiding pain was a sport, you'd win gold every time. Your ability to mask your true feelings is unparalleled. Scorpios build emotional fortresses, moats, drawbridges and all. Vulnerability, that's your kryptonite. You create these barriers to protect your heart from potential harm. You crave control, and letting someone see your pain feels like giving up power. It's a way to maintain your sense of security and dominance. When hurt, you withdraw, get sarcastic, or put up walls, anything to keep people from seeing the real issue. It's your defense mechanism to avoid further emotional injury. You internalize everything, replaying every word and motive in your mind. This introspection can be both a strength and a burden. Your partner might ask what's wrong and you'll say, "Nothing, I'm fine," with that classic Scorpio stare. But deep down you're analyzing every detail. But fine is code for, "I'm investigating and you're a suspect." It's not dishonesty, it's self-preservation. You need to understand the situation fully before you can open up. You've learned your emotions are powerful, and you guard them fiercely. This intensity can be intimidating to others, but it's just your way of staying safe. Showing pain feels like giving someone ammunition, and that's your worst fear. You worry that vulnerability will be used against you. The real challenge, letting someone in not to conquer you but to help you heal. It's about finding the courage to trust. True strength is sharing your pain with someone you trust. It's about building a bridge instead of a wall. If you love a Scorpio, be patient and look for the subtle clues. They won't hand you a map, but they'll leave hints. Pay attention to the small gestures and words. Prove you're an ally, not a threat, and you might just get past those walls. Show them that you're there to support, not to judge. Scorpios, remember, connection is on the other side of fear. It's about taking that leap of faith. Let someone help you tend to your inner world. Allow them to nurture and support you. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the key to deeper love. It's the foundation of true intimacy. Don't just survive, let yourself be seen. Embrace the light and show your true self. That's where real intimacy begins. It's in the moments of shared vulnerability and trust. Number 2, Capricorn. The Zodiac's CEO, always in control, always on a mission. You've got plans for everything, and emotions? They're just inefficiencies to manage. Vulnerability feels like a detour from your goals. When you're hurting, you double down on work, projects, or cleaning, anything to regain control. You're the rock, the one everyone leans on, so asking for help feels unnatural. Admitting pain feels like failure, and you hate that word. You'll deflect with logic, focus on tasks, and file your pain away for later, which rarely comes. You fear being a burden, so you carry the weight alone. You crave deep support, but struggle to accept it. It's a one-way street. You give, but don't let yourself receive. Your Everest? Redefining strength to include vulnerability. Saying, "I'm not okay and I need you," is powerful, not weak. Letting your partner see your pain deepens your connection. Trust them with your imperfect heart. Capricorn's real power is in sharing, not just enduring. Let your partner support you, you deserve it. Don't just be the CEO, be human too. That's how you build a partnership, not just an empire. Open up and watch your relationships thrive. Number 3, Aquarius. The sign that always seems to be living in the future, dreaming up new worlds and questioning the status quo. You're the Zodiac's visionary, always ahead of the curve, and your mind is a playground of innovation and possibility. You see patterns others miss, and your ideas can feel light years ahead. Independence is your lifeblood. Without it, you feel stifled. Emotions, on the other hand, can feel like a cage, something that threatens your freedom and clarity. When you're hurt, you don't lash out or break down. Instead, you retreat into your mind, analyzing every detail from a safe distance, searching for logic in the chaos. You become quiet, distant, or suddenly obsessed with hobbies, anything to avoid the vulnerability of talking about your feelings. You might dive into a new project or lose yourself in a passion. Pain becomes a puzzle to solve, not an experience to share. You rationalize your emotions, treating them like equations to be balanced, not stories to be told. Opening up feels foreign, almost like speaking a language you barely know. You hesitate, unsure if your words will make sense or if anyone will truly understand. You worry your partner won't get it, so you handle it alone, convinced it's easier to process everything internally than risk being misunderstood. Sometimes your partner might feel like they're dating an alien who powers down without warning, leaving them on the outside looking in. You deflect with intellectual debates or shift the conversation to the mysteries of the universe, anything to avoid exposing your heart. It's not that you don't care. You care deeply, sometimes more than you let on. But you fear your emotions will disrupt the harmony you crave in your relationships. You hide pain to protect the relationship, not realizing that true emotional intimacy is essential for real connection and growth. Your journey is about bridging your brilliant analytical mind and your tender, vulnerable heart, allowing both to coexist. Remember, emotions aren't problems to be solved. They're meant to be shared, to bring you closer to those you love. True freedom is feeling safe to express yourself, even if it's messy or imperfect. That's where real growth happens. Find a partner who gives you space to feel, to think, and to share. Someone who welcomes your complexity. Aquarius, let your heart be part of the equation, not just your mind. That's where real connection happens, and where your unique magic truly shines. Number 4, Virgo, the Zodiac's perfectionist and healer. You notice every detail, and your mind is both your superpower and your torture chamber. Pain feels messy and chaotic, your worst nightmare. Your instinct is to fix, not feel. When hurt, you analyze everything. Conversations, tone, your own responses. You create mental flowcharts and endless lists trying to control the pain. This overthinking is a way to hide from raw emotion. You believe if you understand pain you can control it, but often you just get stuck in anxiety. Fear of judgment is huge, you're your own harshest critic. You worry showing pain makes you look flawed or weak, so you keep it inside, presenting a calm, perfect exterior. You cope by focusing on small tasks, organizing, cleaning, acts of service. You're great at caring for others, but struggle to let others care for you. Admitting pain feels like failure at keeping things running smoothly. Your healing comes from giving yourself the compassion you give others. Emotions are messy, and that's okay. Strength is authenticity, not perfection. Let your partner see your real, imperfect self. True connection is built in vulnerability, not spreadsheets. Virgo, let yourself be cared for too. Number 5. Pisces, the Zodiac's empath and dreamer. Your heart is an open ocean, absorbing everyone's emotions. You feel everything, but struggle to identify your own pain. When hurt, you retreat into fantasy, art, music, daydreams, escaping the emotional overload. You hide pain by dissolving into your own world, becoming elusive. You're so sensitive to others' feelings, you'd rather suffer in silence than add to their stress. You become a martyr, carrying the emotional weight for both of you. Your partner might notice you're distant or melancholic, but you'll just say, "I'm feeling a lot today." It's true, you're overwhelmed and can't untangle it all. Without an outlet, pain seeps out as passive aggressiveness or quiet resentment. You want to be rescued but are afraid to ask for help. Your lesson is emotional discernment. Ask, "Is this feeling mine?" Build boundaries so you don't lose yourself. Have the courage to say, "This hurt me," even if it feels hard. Your pain is valid and deserves to be heard. Pisces, let yourself be seen and supported. You don't have to carry it all alone. Last but not least, Libra. If you're a Libra, you're probably known as the one who brings people together, the one who can walk into a room and instantly make everyone feel at ease. You're the Zodiac's peacekeeper and the social glue that holds friendships and relationships together. You crave harmony and avoid conflict at all costs, sometimes even sacrificing your own needs just to keep things calm. When you're hurt, your first instinct is to smooth things over, hide your pain, and keep the peace, even if it means pretending everything is fine. You'll swallow your feelings and put on a charming smile, avoiding uncomfortable conversations, because you fear that speaking up might upset the delicate balance you work so hard to maintain. You tell yourself, "It's not a big deal," or "Let's focus on the good times," convincing yourself that your feelings can wait. Deep down, you fear rejection or disapproval, so you hide your hurt to keep the relationship looking perfect on the outside, even if it's not perfect inside. After being hurt, you might become extra nice, going out of your way to please your partner, which can leave them confused about what's really going on. On the outside, you're all smiles and laughter. But when you're alone, You're weighed down by unspoken pain and unresolved feelings. This emotional buildup can become overwhelming, until one day you either explode in frustration or quietly drift away, leaving your partner blindsided and confused. They never knew there was a problem because you never said anything, and your silence kept them in the dark. You sacrificed your own peace for the relationship's appearance, believing that keeping things looking good was more important than being honest. But your real growth comes when you realize that true harmony isn't the absence of conflict. It's working through it together, side by side. Your feelings are valid, and expressing them isn't rocking the boat. It's actually steering it in the right direction, toward deeper understanding and connection. Your partner can't meet your needs if you don't share them, and your honesty gives them the chance to truly be there for you. Real balance comes from honesty and vulnerability, not just keeping up appearances or avoiding tough talks. Libra, let your voice be heard. You deserve to be understood, not just liked. That's how you build lasting love, by being true to yourself and letting your heart speak. And that's a wrap on the top 6 signs who hide their pain. Whether you're a stoic Capricorn, a mysterious Scorpio, or a peacekeeping Libra, remember, your feelings are valid. You deserve a partner who sees and supports you, even when you're not fine. Did your sign make the list? Do you see yourself or your partner here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend who needs to hear it. Thanks for being part of this amazing community. Stay strong, stay real, and be kind to your heart. Peace out.